Here's another angle on a Final Friday story that Mark just covered. When the governor, Senate president, judiciary, and key community leaders approve a bill, you might think it's in the bag, especially if it gets passed in the Senate. But when it comes to approving or killing a bill, it's not about reform in Rhode Island. It's about politics. Are you kidding me? The bills in question revolve around criminal justice reform in this state. Without any changes to our current criminal justice system, particularly our probation rate, which is second highest in the country, our prison population might grow by 11% in the next 10 years. To combat this, justice reinvestment bills, championed by all those people I mentioned before, were passed in the RI Senate but killed in the House. When asked why the bills were killed, House Speaker Nicholas Mattiello said that he was never convinced that the justice bills were ready for passage this year. But an unnamed official close to him told the Providence Journal that it really comes down to quid pro quo. The source hypothesized that Mattiello wanted some bills passed over there, while they wanted some bills passed over here. And I guess this just demonstrates the power and the primacy of the Speaker of the House. What you can't say is that Mattiello didn't put in the time to reviewing these bills. In fact, he put in too much time, interestingly enough. He had scheduled a third meeting to review the bills for 3:30 a.m., and by 4:30 a.m. he was still working on it. Or was he playing chicken with the Senate? Representative Robert Craven said that the House couldn't digest the Senate's amendments on the bills before the clock ran out, and that if there were circumstances to be blamed, they probably should have paid attention to the amendments earlier. You think? Isn't this your job? You're really going to schedule things that late in the game and then flippantly brush off that you just couldn't fit it in on time? Mattiello claims he erred on the side of maintaining the status quo because he felt the bills were too soft on crime. Let's go back to that figure the Projo printed that our prison population will grow by 11% over the next 10 years. Think of that in terms of dollars the taxpayers will be charged to cover the burdened criminal justice system. We need reform. We need to start the conversation, and if you're actually going to start talking about it, instead of waiting to the last minute so that you can kill it without looking like you're killing it allegedly, then maybe don't start the conversation on such an important topic at 3:30 a.m. Are you kidding me?